In the heart of an ancient city, there lies a mystery wrapped in the mundane. The city's pulse, its very heartbeat, is captured in the age-old ritual of the light switch. To be a resident here means to dance to its rhythm. Click on, the city bursts into life. Men and women dash to and fro, caught up in the whirlwind of their endless tasks. Logs are hauled, voices rise in heated exchanges over garden fences, feet race towards the river, all in the name of progress. This is the frantic falsehood they live by, a belief that motion itself is synonymous with growth. But lurking quietly in a corner is Sage, an empath with eyes that see beyond the frenetic dance. Sage watches the characters repeat their roles with unwavering precision each day. Through the veneer of activity, a stark truth emerges. Despite their endless movement, the dust in their rooms settles in the same patterns day after day. The air remains stagnant, untouched by the energy expended. A revelation. Could it be that their cherished light, their beacon of progress, merely illuminates cycles of repetition? Sage must ask, is the light itself truly the achievement? When Sage finally decides it's time to step away from the switch, the results are surprising. No longer caught in the current of perpetual busyness, Sage appears to be doing nothing. Neighbors shoot curious glances, their eyebrows raised in both judgment and confusion. How can simply sitting in silence be productive? Yet as days blend into nights and nights fold into days, a subtle alchemy begins to manifest. Without the fervor of the switch, Sage is not idle. Sage is recalibrating reality. Furniture quietly shifts, the clutter dissipates into organized calm. Within this supposed stillness, an entire space redefines itself. Sage's neighbors, still engulfed in their own whirlwinds, remain oblivious. They return to flipping the light switch with a renewed vigor, only to be caught off guard by the transformative effects seen in Sage's room. They are dazzled, not by the glamour of the light, but by the absence of the expected. In a world still mesmerized by the flick of a switch, how did this change come without fanfare or force? Isn't busy the same as being productive? It challenges a deeply held narrative of what progress truly means. Finding parallels in the lives around, Sage observes wider echoes of the light switch illusion. Conversations centered on ambitious goals and the clamor of productivity reveal rooms unchanged over decades. People fight currents, oblivious to the static nature of their surroundings. Like a man frantically building a bridge during a storm, their intentions are swept away by the disregard for what truly matters beyond the cosmetic flickers in their lives. They are consumed by patterns, restricted, predictive, ultimately aimless. Then a pivotal moment arrives, a turning point. Sage unearths a profound understanding. The light, it turns out, is not the source of change. The human drive within us is the catalyst. True transformation does not hinge on whether the room is illuminated. It lies in the intangible shifts we manifest in ourselves. Freed from the comedy of a frantic world, Sage operates on a new frequency, where darkness isn't a deterrent but a canvas. Unshackled by external expectations, Sage creates where mere sight would restrict. The insight prompts a pause. In your own life, as you toggle the proverbial light switch, are you merely illuminating an unchanging space? Or are you, like Sage, quietly sculpting an unseen masterpiece while the world remains distracted? Every moment spent in stillness can ignite untapped potential. As the villagers of the old city hasten from project to project, perhaps it is Sage, with fewer movements but greater intention, who has discovered the secret to real progress. Not in the visible flashes, but in the silent, nighttime reshaping of the self. And as Sage's story ends, we're left with a question lingering in the ether. Will you let yourself be swept away by the ceaseless appeal of the switch? Or will you find the courage to pause, listen, and act from a place of crystalline stillness? In that gentle quiet, nothing remains the same. Everything is possible. The choice is yours. Choose to dance not to the rhythm of frenzy, but to the symphony of deliberate transformation. In the end, it is not the light that defines your space, but the paths you lay in the shadow of its glow. The decision, no longer a distant future, rests firmly in your hands right now. As our journey through the tapestry of human existence unfolds, Sage's narrative becomes a timeless whisper of potential within us all. History has shown that individuals who dared step forward, away from the echo of conformity, forged paths that rippled through generations. Consider the pioneers, the dreamers, And the unsung heroes who wrote their stories not with ink, but with relentless tenacity and tender introspection. Their tales remind us that within each moment lies an invitation to redefine the ordinary. Through quiet upheaval, they transformed isolation into interconnectedness, fear into vital energy for change. Their legacy becomes a beacon, illuminating paths to untapped reservoirs of ingenuity and connection. As we turn the page, the invitation remains alive. Will we embrace the silence, allowing it to reshape our perceptions, or will we continue on autopilot, missing the wonder hidden in plain sight? The whisper grows louder now, urging us to choose authenticity, a revolution of the self in subtle strokes. Thus, the future unfolds as the present breathes life into new beginnings.